She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it. 81, and bring the pressure to the party. And you know me.
#1 for a reason.
Turn the 02 into the 03. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan. God's plan.
Welcome to ESGN, the Entertainment Sports Gaming Network. I'm your host, Champ2K, and welcome to episode 2. Guys, I am so excited for today's video. There is so much news today. And before I start this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. So we're going to start out with some Madden news. And this past weekend, there was the Madden Club Championship.
Deal. It doesn't get bigger than this. And we're underway here in the Madden Club Championship.
All 32 NFL teams had a representative.
What a spin move.
Can you stop it or not?
And he might take this back.
Oh, he's on his horse.
At the 10-5.
Ooh, that's instant. That's instant, Scott.
Touchdown.
Overall, the tournament was phenomenal. There was $100,000 on the line. There were a couple issues that players complained about, like desyncing during games, as well as 7 miles per hour wind that can completely change someone's play style. And to top it off, there was a huge upset between Young Kiv and T. Davis. So if you guys don't know already, Young Kiv is one of the best Madden players in the world right now, and you could really tell how much it meant to this tournament. The Players Lounge literally rushed T. Davis after the game in celebration, and I mean, this game really came down to some key defensive stops in the fourth quarter, and the first coming by T. Davis were Willie Clark Jr., someone who's worth 12K cap space. The least can be 10K, so you really got the value out of this player. Later on, Young Kiv had a key goal line stop, holding T. Davis to a field goal. So, I mean, this was a smart decision by T. Davis. And then, I mean, he put his defense on the field, trusting it against Young Kiv, and it came down to a prayer pass in the end, and T. Davis came on top with his defense, and this is what he had to say in his post-game interview.
Woo! Final game of the day. That was one way to end it, boys. And now T. Davis joins us, and at the end of the game, you're saying, no one respects us. I knew you were a sleeper, but you're a little bit better than that.
Well, Skimbo knows, man. I've been doing this a long time. When Skimbo came into the game, I was one of the top, and they didn't have these big tournaments then. RG knows, and I feel like I never got my due, my respect I deserve. Truly, I was running these underground tournaments with guys like Mo and Bugs and all these guys, and I feel like I never got my just due, and now I get to shine on the big stage.
Bugs, never heard of him.
I just got to know, how are you feeling, Tyler? You fought through so much adversity. It's been a long road. After a big game like that, the #1 player in the world, just tell me, where are you on an emotional level right now?
My heart's racing right now, you know. But I've been through a lot, and I wanted to get back to this stage. Like I told you on the phone last night, you know, I've been waiting for this moment, and here I am.
Wow. Before I ask you about these interceptions, I'm not going to lie to you, T. Davis. I'm about to cry for you here. When I came into the community, you were like my best friend. I looked up to you, all that stuff. I wanted to be like you. We used to talk about wearing snapbacks and all that stuff. So seeing you have this moment, man, it means everything to me. It really does.
So now to conclude our Madden news for the day, we move on to the Madden Club Championship Finals between Pavin and Ivy Strafing. And Pavin absolutely flooded Ivy Strafing. And he had to win 11 consecutive games to get here. He won 100K as well as 2 Super Bowl tickets that he'll be giving to his father and his brother. And this is the post-game interview with him.
Again, we want to welcome our main man, the champ, back in here. There's 2 champions shaking each other's hands. Congratulations to you, my man. You finally done it. Allie's going to throw the headset on. This is like the 97th time this week. This guy has been up here at the desk.
Yeah.
Just tell us what you're feeling right now, man.
I don't really know what I'm feeling right now. It'll probably kick in later, though.
Well, 100 grand. You're the champ. You got your first belt. You're a youngster. When all is said and done, you're going to be sending your dad and your brother to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Well, I had my fun here, so they deserve to have their fun for, you know, supporting me and helping me out throughout these, 18 years or, 3 to 4 years playing Madden.
Well, you can hear the audience clapping. I got to do so myself because that's a rarity nowadays because us 3, we'd be heading to the Super Bowl, my man. We would not be letting our family go out there. But congratulations once again. And I tell you what, you went up against IB Strafen, who's got a lot of respect around the community.
Yeah.
Got a lot of respect from you, but, man, you just absolutely flooded him.
Yeah, I got a few lucky breaks in the beginning, but, you know, I pulled away and I played aggressive all game, you know. Usually my biggest thing, you know, the past 2 years or past year was playing conservative when I had the lead, but...
Well, Super Bowl tickets here. Check that out. I was nervous. They gave them to these guys first. I didn't know if it would get down here to me.
That was an emotional roller coaster right there.
Pretty
That
sweet.
wasn't cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to give it to him.
Let's take a...
We should have took those again.
So now we're going to move on to NBA 2K news, and the first story is about the WR Finals between No Smoke and Tunnel Vision. And in Game 1 and 2, it was mainly No Smoke with their dominant defense, with Wolf energizing them, and with Malik's dominant shooting. It was just absolutely disgusting how good Malik was shooting in these games. In Game 3, Tunnel Vision was able to adjust. Shump was playing really good defense in this game, and Tunnel Vision was able to take this game, but then in Game 4 and 5, No Smoke readjusted their defense, they redid their offense, and they were able to turn things around. They finished out the series, and Game 5 really came down to the wire, and it came down to this last play right here. So with about 11.5 seconds left on the clock, Doza takes the ball up court, he calls for the Space Jam play, finds Wolf wide open in the left corner, Green, then they are able to finish it out defensively, and they win the series 4-1, and they are now your Season 13 WR Finals champs.
Does put a smile on my face.
So, on Saturday, January 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time is when the NBA 2K League announced its top 150 for the draft pool for Season 2. So, 200 players was going to be broken down to 150. And on Saturday, we saw who the 150 were. 2 females made it, as well as a FIFA Pro. And there was a lot of emotions on this day. Whether it was happiness, tears of joy, and even some disappointment. And we saw that disappointment and that emotion out of a player who didn't make it, and his name is Mikey Valid. And he let those emotions out in a freestyle.
Only way I know how to vent. Yo, I'm just gonna say what comes to my head. I'm stuck and upset, depressed, and too much has been said. I can never rest. Feelings when you know you can't control the rest. Known as the best, failure something that I won't accept. I kept my standards high just to see my banner high. I am not a random guy, really had some fans reply. Why I didn't make it, not understanding why. I didn't have this dream just to fantasize. I grew up, made an excellent change. I'm from the Bronx, got that X in my name. I feel like Kobe had to exit the game. Truth is, I lost my ex to this game. These haters still harass me. On Twitter, they blast me. Now I gave them a laugh, all because they didn't draft me. It's hard, I'm trying to move it all past me, but I don't know what to tell my family when they ask me. 2 years straight, I missed the last Class B. I felt good, I just had my interview last week. 4 years back, before anybody gassed me, I wanted this, but now I'm gone, this my last B.
In other NBA 2K news, Jazz Gaming has announced their head coach. It's a well-deserved community member named 2K Comp Games. Congratulations.
Hey, Utah Jazz Gaming supporters. It's Jelani, better known as Comp, and I'm here today to announce to you that I'm going to be your Utah Jazz Gaming head coach for Season 2. I visited the state of Utah, and the hospitality that I've received has been tremendous. I'm hoping that I can continue to instill the winning culture that's already embedded in the state of Utah and lead Utah Jazz Gaming into the future.
So this past weekend, there was the My Team 250K tournament. It was just an outstanding day. Unfortunately, 2K did not stream the My Team tournament for some reason, but there was guys in the community who decided to stream it, and some who even commentated it. Overall, it was entertaining. It did come down to 2 people on Xbox and PlayStation who will be playing on February 14th in Charlotte, and that's Skip My Lou, aka Dimeris, and also Churn Up Defense from the PlayStation side, who's an NBA 2K League player formerly on Cavs Legion. So it should be exciting, guys. It will be a best-of-3 series, and I'm looking forward to watching it. So this past weekend, there was the APAC tournament hosted in Hong Kong by the NBA 2K League. Pretty much, it was a tournament where they brought 20 players internationally for a tournament. This tournament pretty much was to break down who will be in the NBA 2K League. And overall, it was a great tournament. I think there was a lot of success in this. Tersh One Flood was able to win this, but there was one player who really stuck out to me, and that's Riel. He's from the Republic of the Philippines. And this guy honestly balled out there. And he actually has an interesting past as well. He's won the 2K16 and 2K17 Asia tournament. So I'll be shocked if we don't see this guy in the NBA 2K League this year. So now we're going to move on to FIFA news. So last weekend was the FUT Champions Cup 3, and overall, it was a great tournament. So some games did come down to the 90th minute, and some as well came down to PKs. But it came down to 2 players at the end, and that was Dolan Mike and Hazos. And Dolan Mike absolutely dominated this game. He showed how much he really wanted this. He was really hungry. He ended up taking home $50,000 as well as becoming the youngest FUT champion ever at 16 years old. He's also the first German to win this. And he's also taken home 1,500 Global Series points, which helps towards the FIFA E-World Cup for him. And he moves up to 3rd on the Xbox side. And with Hazos, he also received 1,500 Global Series points, and he moved up to number 5. So this is overall just going to help both these guys at the end of the year making it to the FIFA E-World Cup. In other FIFA news, there was the cross-console final, and this game was between Stefano Pina and Megabit, and it was just a neck-and-neck game. We were in extra time, and Megabit was down 2-3. He was able to score in the last couple of minutes, and this game ended up going to PKs.
A penalty shootout to decide a cross-console final. What a performance he's put on. This is Stefano Pina, steps up first, goes left and scores.
Good penalty from Pina. Megabit, first penalty of the shootout. Messi steps up to the spot, goes bottom right and saved by Pina.
Pina up again, Ronaldinho, the super sub for him, goes left and will score.
Good penalty from Pina. Megabit, it's a must-score situation already, and he does score.
Been crying out for an entertaining cross-console final for a while. Kante will step up now, down the middle, Pina, everything's perfect.
Megabit has to score his penalty, and he does score it. He's got to save one.
He needs to save this one, and if it's Ronaldo to miss it, this will be a shock. Goes left and will score. Has to score, Megabit.
Has to score. If Pina saves, Pina is the champ. Ronaldo scores, keeps it alive. This is it.
Save it. Or score it. Pina steps up. History can be made. It is Stefano Pina. We're in London.
Not only does Stefano Pina become the PS4 cross-console champion for February, he also moves up in the Global Series ranking from 8th all the way up to 3rd, so it truly was a great weekend for Stefano Pina. This week on the ESGN Drama Alert, we have 2 stories for you. The first being about issues we face every day in our society. When we thought gaming was a way to get away from these issues, oh, how wrong we were. Stay tuned. So this all started when the first female made it to the top 150 for the NBA 2K League. A popular 2K streamer named White Chocolate quoted the tweet of her making it, saying, "Shocker." This tweet was taken in a very negative context among the community, and you saw an uproar among many. And one person who felt to take it upon herself to say something was a popular female streamer on 2K named Girl Gamer Chaz. She tweeted saying, "Matter of fact, White Chocolate, why are you so upset that a woman is paving the way for other women in a male-dominant game? And why can't you uplift her instead of tearing her down because you didn't make the league? You won't make it far with that attitude. Please grow up." So, in Chalk's defense, I don't think what he said was the most sexist comment ever. The community thought different, and I understand where Girl Gamer Chaz is coming from. She definitely, has the right to speak up, but old tweets resurfaced about her, and it really made you question some things. And I know they're old tweets. I know it was when she's 14 years old. But no matter what you put out on the internet, it's there forever, and you will always be responsible for your actions. So, viewer discretion is advised for these tweets.
Change my state of mind. Ladies and gentlemen, love so hard to find. We got him.
After seeing this, I was very disturbed and honestly very shocked. Do I think Girl Gamer Chaz is a bad person? No. Do I think that she's racist or homophobic? No. I think that she's matured as a person, and times have changed a lot since then, but, you know, it just really shows what our generation grew up with and how we need to change it for the next generation. And we can't be like some popular 2K streamers like Nadex who drop racial slurs on a daily basis. So this is just a lesson to all those guys out there who are growing their streams and their popularity now. Really just set an example. Be a good example. I also just want to show you guys a video. Girl Gamer Chaz did put a formal apology, and I'd like to show that to you guys.
For anybody that is watching on here right now, I definitely do apologize for tweets I made back in 2011. It's definitely unacceptable. And those things shouldn't be said. I definitely agree that anybody who saw that today should hold me accountable, because that's definitely not something that I would say at this time. Like, if to anybody in person, to anybody in the LGBT community, I have like multiple people that follow me. I have people that are transgender that support me, that are hosting me, that I've hosted you wouldn't even know, because it's not a problem. It's not a problem to be gay. It's not a problem to be with who you love. It's not a problem to be with who you love. Yeah, I have a Periscope. It's not a problem. That's like saying you can't date outside of your race. I've been called racist because I've only dated one black guy. I dated one black guy when I was in the 10th grade. And ever since then, I've been called racist because I always date outside of my race. I don't care about the negative comments. But at the end of the day, I just literally apologize to anybody that's gay that I offended. No, I'm not against gay people. I've already admitted that I was curious at one point. I'm not against gay people at all. I love the LGBT community.
Our second story of the night on Drama Alert is about Texas Star being on the hot seat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Way up. Turn it all up. Yeah. Look, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy, trying to take away from a nigga, fucking with the kid and pray for your nigga. I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy, trying to take away from a nigga, fucking with the kid and pray for your nigga. Run up when you see me there. We gon'
That night, 2K Twitter erupted. Many controversial questions came around Texas Star. What did he do to deserve this? Why should he be ahead of certain people? And why should he be hired? Texas Star responded later that night.
Man. I said, some people getting paid to do what I'm doing, like, for free, and I'm not. These guys, man, the league guys came in, who's making money now, came in and started saying, yo, what's up, Devious? They came in and was like, yo, I was doing this for 2 or 3 years without getting paid in this. All right, that's your story. But 2 or 3 years ago, guess what? The 2K League wasn't out. The 2K League was not here. It's here now. It's expanding. It's booming. It's going further. I'm getting in there. So for them to say, yo, you got to wait your turn, ain't no turn to wait. It's here, bro. Like, it's here now. Why would I want to wait? When I feel that I'm ready, like, why would I want to wait? That's what aggravated me. I'm like, brother, that's silly talking. Waiting 2 or 3 years for something. Fool. It ain't time to wait no more, man. It's here now. When the NBA didn't have that 1 year college rule, guess what? Them kids wasn't waiting. Kobe came in there and dominated. Kevin Garnett came in there and dominated, bro. Like, I'm not trying to wait behind nobody. I'm my own person. I didn't ask for no help. All the stuff that I did so far, I didn't ask for help. Now, I might ask for some guidance. I might ask someone to say, can you put a good word in? But for me, yo, what's up, Jacob? But for me to be like, hey, bro, no, bro, I'm in here grinding, man. Yo, I ain't got nothing but respect for them, bro. They got their own opinions. Everything is opinionated. Everything is opinion. He got his own statement that he want to make. That's fine. But like I said, them talking about they was here 2 or 3 years ago, that's fine. But guess what wasn't here? The league wasn't here. They already in there. They shouldn't even be speaking to me, man. Them boys are killing it over there in Moby. Moby's Moby, man. Everybody, like, if anybody got, that's why I made this Periscope now, man. If they got something to say, they can say it now. And I promise you, I'm not mad at nobody. I don't block nobody for this reason. Somebody want to bash me every day, I will retweet it for you. Guess what? My name is being seen everywhere. Somebody's going to ask, yo, who's this Texas Scar kid? And when they ask the right person, that person, I'm like, yo, that dude know what he's talking about. Yo, man, I want one of like, what, Famous in them or one of them? Man, I want to get hired by anybody. I'm tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I want to get hired. Let me show you why I want to get hired. See that little dude right there? That's one of the reasons I want to get hired.
Hey guys, thanks for watching episode 2 of my ESGN series. If you guys like this video, push that like button. Also, guys, make sure you guys comment below if you have any ideas or any concerns about things. Also, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button and show that support, guys. I really appreciate it. Champ2K out.